Hello friends, welcome to my channel SushantChessWise. Today we are at the next topic of calculation training, and today onwards we are going to start a series where we will look at positions of intermediate level. Last time we discussed the techniques of calculation, and today we will try to utilize them in somewhat difficult positions. Today I've got three positions. Let's get started with them quickly. This is the first one with white to play. I'm going to focus on finding of difficult moves now, and in the next series which we will do during these vacations only, we will see how to tackle very difficult positions. So let's get started with this one. White to play, it is Mikhail Tal who is playing white. See, he has already sacrificed a lot. Rook and a piece down he stands. And what would you do as white here? A look at the position and you know that white needs to act fast. Black is getting qg4. Obvious move is bg7 check, which most people tell me, but the problem is what to do after bg7 kg8. It looks like a standstill position for white. White cannot afford to play slow moves with his rook because of qg4, as I already said. So white had to imagine this position. See, bishop g7, and after kg8 he can find the accurate moves with our techniques, with following those steps. See the weakness here. The weakness is the square h7, the square g7, and to some extent the square f6, which is bit less suspectable because it's far away from the king. But see, this helps white find the move bishop h8. See the stunning move which instantly threatens queen h7 mate. So there is no qg4. There is the only option in king f7, which tends to lose pretty quickly. After king f7, there is queen f6, kg8, qg7 mate. Do note that there was nothing else here, just rook b7, then also qh7 mate. Do note that bh5 could be met by queen h5. h5 could be met by queen f6, winning on the spot. Let's go to the next one. So this is the position with black to play. We can easily see that the square e3 is weak. Lot is happening around that square. Black has moves like queen g3. There is knight g4 attacking e3. And of course, black doesn't want to allow white time to go with qc3, kc2 or kc1. So of course, the first move black thought was knight e3. Many people find this very easily. Knight e3, ke3. Once again, I emphasize heavily on imagination of the position. If one can imagine the position clearly, finding of move becomes very easy. So see, after knight e3, k e3, black had to look at the moves knight g4, q g3, and even the move queen f4. After queen f4, do note that there is king f4 forced, but see knight h5 and the king returns to e3 with safety. There is no d4 and king is ready to walk away from d2. So black of course thought the move ng4, right? Many say it's easy. Knight g4, hg, and see qg4, qf4 checkmate on the spot. But what about the main move kd2? So it's very important not to miss enemy moves, and this he had to see beforehand what to do to kd2. See, those who are strong, they have a feel. Let's say any player about 1700-1800 range, he will have some feel that, oh, king is really unsafe on d2, there will be something happening here. So of course black saw queen f4 check, ke1. All he had to do was to find the very strong move here, knight e3. See, knight e3 settles things. After qg3, kd2, e3, the king escapes to c1. This is the least we want. And after the move knight e3, it is game over, because see, no queen moves are good. Queen d2 allows ng2 mate, qc1 is same, ng2 mate. This is a very nice pattern with queen and knight. And if rook moves to c1, we simply take the queen. Not only the position is winning, we can pursue the white king more easily. Here I like bb2, rook b2 and e3, queen g3. I find the move queen e3 very strong here. Because see, rook f7, g7 coming up, we also intend to go d4, d3, we also threaten c3, qc3 check, I mean. So this is of course winning for black. Let's quickly move on to the third case. This position is indeed somewhat difficult. Looks easy at first. It's white to play and win. and most people start instantly with the move knight f7. Of course, we should look at it, but there are some underlying hidden ideas here to be seen. Firstly, if nf7 is played, then see nf7, rf7, nf7 check, queen f7. Many think that queen a5 wins, because what happens here after the move rook h4, there is queen d8 check, and the see h4 rook is lost after queen f8. So white is double exchange up and should be able to win the game easily. But see, unfortunately, after the move queen a5, there is bishop c7, strong intermezzo. The queen on a5 is attacked, and you see that it cannot support the bishop on h4. It means after any queen move rook h4, and it is black who is almost close to winning. Note that the f4 pawn cannot be defended, means things will become very difficult for white. Thus white had to see little deeper. He had to understand what's going on. As usual, I suggest always to see the weakness, and then we are able to spot the defender. See, look at the black queen, somewhat overloaded, guarding f7, protecting the knight, the d6 bishop. See, the h6 rook, all of them are on the black squares. So the black squares complex is weak. We have the h4 bishop which is hanging. That helped white. Look at the move knight f7 check, rook f7, and the very strong intermezzo bd8. See, an unexpected move, now settling things with ease. Once we wait here at the move bd8, things become easier. But those who cannot imagine, they will struggle. So most important skill according to me is, apart from finding the move, is imagining of the position. So now see, it's game over. Let's look at some lines. Firstly, if queen d8, then just see nf7, kg8, nd8, winning on the spot. So main could be the move bd7, but after bd7, white starts with nf7 check. He starts taking pieces with check first, kg8, knight h6 also check, gh, and just takes bc7. And after ba4, he has choice between ba5 or bd6. bd6 is somewhat better here, and white is of course winning. In the game, black played the move rook f8, trying to put some resistance, but see, after bc7, what would you do as white here? White had of course seen the move knight f7. I hope you must have not forgotten the weakness of back rank here. See, the rook cannot take the knight because queen e8, rf8, queen f8 mates. It means only move kg8, and see, after nh6 gh, more material is lost, and the position is of course winning for white. So black resigned over here after an f7 check. So do let me know how you found this lesson and how much difficult the positions were, or could you solve them easily in the comments below. Thanks for your time.